Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppets, today reviewing another macro beer. So you probably saw my review of the Lottrop series that I reviewed with Peter Linnet or Plin, and they're made by Royal Unibrew. This is another beer that Royal Unibrew just released, which was only 10 kroners at Netto. That is damn cheap for a bottle of crafty beer. So this is the newest one in their other line of crafty beers called Schiøtz, which are like Lottrop is a tribute to a brewer. This is a tribute to Theodor Ludwig Schiøtz, or was it Ludwig Theodor Schiøtz? Something like that. It's a tribute to him, and they made a series of Schiøtz. I've had a couple of them because they sell it in quite a few places at like bars and stuff. I think one of them was like a cardamom IPA, which didn't really work. But this is the newest one, which is their Belgian IPA brewed with elderflower, citrus, and guava on 5.9%. They say that the Schiøtz Belgian IPA is a crossover beer that mixes Belgian blonde traditions with US IPA character. And it's super aromatic with the notes of citrus, elderflower, and guava. So it's got some pretty interesting hops. It had like Columbus and Green Bullet and Willamette, and so like mostly U.S. hops, but also some kind of like Australian / New Zealand hops. So what they use in here, they use water, barley malt, wheat malt, and oats, guava, and lemon extract, elderflower extract, and hops. So actually not any, adjuncts in here, but they use extracts for the flavoring of the fruit addition in it. So should be interesting. I mean, with all macro beers, it's super see-through. Filtered, white head to it. Still, looks fairly nice. So let's check out the aroma on the Schiøtz Belgisk IPA. So mild. That's my main beef with some of these macro brewed craftier beers. The aromas are so muted. They remind me of traditional English brewers trying to interpret modern beer styles, because they simply just don't use enough of the ingredients they're using because they're just so muted. It reminds me kind of like it smells like more like an English IPA than a Belgian one at that. There might be a little bit of a Belgian-y kind of estery yeast character, but mostly I'm getting floral notes and citrus. I'm not getting guava, a little bit of caramel malt, but no skunkiness though. A little bit of a graininess. I mean, it doesn't smell bad, but it just smells, super subdued. But let's give the Schiøtz Belgisk IPA a taste. Cheers, guys. Yeah, it is very mild on the flavors. I also get that the audience for this kind of beer is quite different than some of us like hardcore beer geeks, because we're into, big punch bowls of flavors. And then also it was only 10 kroners this bottle, so 10 kroners a bottle is very cheap. But the flavors, the most dominant flavor is like a generic fruity hop flavor and elderflower. Lemon citrus. It's got that kind of jammy, marmalade-y, classic British flavor. I'm not getting any Belgian character to it, really. It is very light. It's not a bad beer, really, but it's just, to be frank, boring. I mean, there could be so much more flavor going on, but also get that with these breweries, you need to keep the price down and whatnot, because all the other beers are fairly cheap, I guess, but it could have so much more oomph of flavors. Like Belgian IPA with guava and citrus and elderflower could be like a big smack in the face with some nice yeast esters from the Belgian yeast and whatnot. But it kind of follows the whole theme they're doing with botanicals and stuff, because the botanicals, i.e. the elderflower extract, definitely shines through compared to like the generic hop flavor. It's got a little bit of caramel, biscuity, bready malt too. But rating-wise, for the Schiøtz Belgisk IPA, made with guava, elderflower, and citrus? Yeah, this is citrus. Let's go 70? Yeah, because it's not a bad beer. It's not great either. So it's like this is a very low grade, but Yeah, it's a decent drinkable beer, but it's not something I'd see myself buying again. Maybe if I was going to a party, because it's only 10 kroners. It is fairly cheap, but it would be cool to see them do something with much more flavor, because they certainly have the finances and funds to make beers that, you know, pack a punch of flavor. So still a decent beer. I mean, as I said, it's a party beer. It's not something you would sit and fuss over about what flavors you're picking up, because it's just so subtle. So easygoing, sessionable, and drinkable stuff at 5.9%. So guys, if you have a chance to try the Belgisk IPA by Schiøtz, check it out. I mean, it's pretty much available all over Denmark right now. Let me know what you think. And what do you think of bigger breweries like this trying to get in on the craft beer market? I mean, craft beer certainly has an impact when they're trying to make something like this. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. And I want to say cheers. See you guys in another beer review.